Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. Last time on What If Cooler Adopted Kakarot. Kakarot killed Frieza and recruited Vegeta and Nappa for Cooler's army. How will the Saiyan Squad affect future events? Find out now. Kakarot talks with Bulma about the Dragon Balls and begins questioning if the rumors about wish-granting orbs on Namek are true. Vegeta and Nappa also listen in, with them being very interested, and they butt in, convincing Kakarot that they should wish for Cooler to have immortality. Kakarot organizes a small mission to Namek with the Saiyan Squad and Bulma. Meanwhile, Captain Ginyu takes charge of all remaining Frieza Force members that haven't sworn allegiance to Cooler, recruiting them into his Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force decides to try and follow a rumor about wish-granting orbs on Namek, hoping to revive Frieza. Kakarot and Raditz train to learn more about Super Saiyan, with Raditz getting Super Saiyan shortly before Bulma finishes a new ship for the Saiyan Squad that allows for training while traveling. Meanwhile, Vegeta and Nappa put all their effort into catching up with Kakarot. With the ship ready, Bulma and the Saiyan Squad head to Namek to see if the rumors are true. Ginyu arrives ahead of Kakarot's squad and begins to collect the Dragon Balls from the Namekian villages. As Kakarot's ship approaches, Bulma scans the planet and asks the others about the high power levels the computer is detecting, with Vegeta saying that it's the Ginyu Force. Bulma also notices that one of the Dragon Balls only has 2 power levels near it, and that it might be the best to get first. After landing, Kakarot tells Nappa and Raditz to guard the ship and Bulma, while Kakarot and Vegeta head to collect the Dragon Ball. Kakarot and Vegeta find Nail and Grand Elder Guru, with Vegeta quickly ready to deploy violence, but Kakarot first wants to get info from Nail and Guru. Guru reads Kakarot's mind, and while still a bit unsure, thinks Kakarot is more trustworthy than the Ginyu Force that are currently slaughtering his children. Along with the Dragon Ball, Guru imparts the Namekian language onto Kakarot. The Ginyu Force notice some blimps on the Scouters and send some nameless peons to investigate. Nappa is bored just guarding the ship until some Ginyu Force scouts come close to the ship, with Nappa jumping at the chance to fight. Seeing as all the scouts stop transmitting data at the same time, Ginyu decides that the main members of the force should investigate. Just as Kakarot and Vegeta return to the ship, the Ginyu Force notices the two and quickly zeroes in on them. Ginyu is surprised to see a group of Saiyans on Namek, and especially surprised to see them with a Dragon Ball. Kakarot starts the conversation by offering the Ginyu Force members a spot in Cooler's army if they just surrender their Dragon Balls, with Ginyu stating that he was just about to offer them a place in the Ginyu Force for their Dragon Ball. The Ginyu Force members begin playing Rochambeau to see who fights who. Guldo wins fighting Vegeta, Recoome wins fighting Kakarot, Ginyu wins fighting Raditz, and Jice wins fighting Nappa, with Birder just losing. Vegeta just blasts Guldo, with Guldo not even having the time to hold his breath. Kakarot steps up to fight Recoome. Recoome isn't even able to make Kakarot flinch, with Kakarot quickly and easily dominating Recoome, with the fight ending as Kakarot knocks Recoome out. Jice and Birder begin getting a little worried, but have faith in Captain Ginyu. Ginyu steps up to fight Raditz, with it being another one-sided fight. Being backed into a corner, Ginyu uses his body swap technique, and in Raditz's body begins beating up Raditz, who is in Ginyu's body now. Kakarot steps in and easily knocks out Ginyu, which leaves Raditz a bit conflicted about how easily Kakarot did it. Jice and Birder both surrender, though Nappa complains because he didn't get to fight, with Kakarot suggesting a friendly spar. Nappa and Jeice are somewhat close to equal, with Nappa just barely beating Jeice. Kakarot decides to visit the only Namekian village that hasn't been visited yet, while Birder picks up the 5 Dragon Balls that the Ginyu Force collected. With all the Dragon Balls gathered, Kakarot summons Purunga. Kakarot's first wish is that Cooler gains immortality, with Purunga easily granting that wish. Vegeta suggests seeing if Purunga could bring back the Earth's Dragon Balls, with Kakarot using both remaining wishes to bring back Earth's Dragon Balls without reviving Piccolo. Kakarot wakes up Ginyu and threatens him to return his brother's body, with Ginyu switching back to his old body. Raditz, back in his body, wastes no time in obliterating Ginyu. Kakarot wasn't sure about that action, but Vegeta agreed with Raditz that Ginyu was too much of a threat to keep around. Jeice is the new leader of the Ginyu Force and promises his allegiance to Cooler, before returning to his ship to make his way to Earth to pledge his allegiance in person. Kakarot and the others board his ship and head back to Earth. Cooler is ready and waiting upon their return, with him having questions about the trip, especially about a voice asking him if he wanted immortality. Kakarot explained that they went to Namek to investigate about the rumored Dragon Balls, and granted Cooler immortality as well as restoring Earth's Dragon Balls. Cooler is especially interested in hearing about the Earth's Dragon Balls being restored, with Kakarot requesting using the Dragon Balls to repay the Namekians by undoing the damage the Ginyu Force did. Kakarot gets approval from Cooler, since Cooler's only wish was already granted, with Kakarot quickly and easily collecting the Dragon Balls. After collecting them, Kakarot immediately calls Shenron and wishes for all the Namekians to be revived, with Shenron taking a bit but reviving the Namekians. Kakarot grabs all the Dragon Balls as they try to spread out around the world. Cooler is pleased with Kakarot's quick thinking and gets Bulma to make something that can prevent the Dragon Balls from being detected. With the masking devices made, Cooler chooses holders for each of the Dragon Balls, with him keeping the 1 star for himself. Cooler begins adopting a different approach than King Cold or Frieza, with Cooler taking control of the planets and collecting as much resources as can be sustainably harvested, with those who prove loyal being given power in the Empire, instead of clearing planets and selling them. After a while, it convinces even King Cold of the merits, as the Cooler Force becomes more profitable than King Cold has ever seen. This is where I'll end the part for now. How will Cooler's new approach affect future events? Find out next time on What If Cooler Adopted Kakarot. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you get notifications when I release my new videos. And if you're interested, join my Discord as well. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.